I may actually fall asleep during the recording of this whole thing. Very tired. It's 2 a.m. Usually, middle of the day for me. But, not today. I actually just want to go to sleep. And to make matters worse, no, it seems to have stopped a little bit now, but it was a minute ago, just raining. And we all know how good it is to be in bed, going to sleep to the sound of the rain. I pretty much every night go to sleep with either the sound of rain, just like off my phone, like a YouTube video, the sound of rain, or one that I found that's even better than the sound of rain is the sound of an aeroplane like cabin. That is the best sound effect to go to sleep to. Give it a shot, people, if you're looking for some soothing sound effects. I found ones the other night that were spaceship ones as well. So they were nice to close my eyes and go to sleep to. I like a bit of noise to go to sleep to. I remember, like, as a kid, I used to find the sound of the lawnmower really relaxing. I don't know what it was about it, but yeah, I'd love it when the old man would be, in the backyard mowing, and I'd be like, oh, have a nap. Right now, I'm going to get under the blankets here. This is actually, so I've got the blanket like over my head now. This would actually be really good for deadening kind of ambient noise. The old get under a blanket and record chestnut. I've got another blanket that would actually be really good for deadening the sound, I think. Give myself my own little kind of makeshift vocal booth. I had written, and I still do have written down on a notepad across the other side of the room that I can't be bothered going to right now. I wrote down 2 points that I wanted to talk about tonight, and I can only remember off the top of my head one of them. Now, this happened last night, and I was almost going to turn the microphone on again and start recording again, but I thought, no, I'll talk about it tomorrow night. Gives me something to talk about. But as I finished recording last night, right, I recorded last night's show on my phone, as I'm doing right now, and then turned the old computer on to kind of, put all this together in an MP3 format to put up on the tube. And so I've got a laptop hooked up to like an old TV, right? And I use the TV as like my monitor. And I turned the TV on with the remote, right? And as I did that, my television that was also on, the television that I watched the TV on, was on. And as I turned the what is my computer monitor TV on, it muted the television. And I thought, I've got a ghost. I've got a ghost here in the house. I've got a ghost in my room. And I started to freak out a little bit. I was like, whoa, that was really fucking weird. Because the TV remote, the remote for the television that I watched TV on, was across the other side of the room. So I had to sort of double take the remote that was in my hand to make sure it was the right remote for the computer monitor. I hope you're managing to follow this. Anyway, I think I got a ghost. It could be a poltergeist, I don't know. They haven't done anything violent yet. They've just muted my TV when I didn't push mute. So I'll keep you posted for the next couple of weeks. in terms of what's going on with the ghost. What day is it today? I think it's day 28, right? we are. Is it too early to say we're in the home stretch? What was this lockdown? It was. Has it been? Is it a 6 or 8 week lockdown? I can't remember now. So are we in the last third or the last quarter of lockdown 2.0? I don't know. We've got a couple of weeks left. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this weekend went pretty quickly. It's now, it's Monday now technically, and I feel like Friday was a matter of hours ago. And I mean it was, but a lot less hours than it actually was. I feel like Friday was about 13 hours ago, but it wasn't. It was at least 48, and so I feel like this weekend has gone pretty quickly. So that's kind of good. Let's see how sort of this working week, this Monday to Friday goes. But we're nearly there. We're in the home straight, So yeah, I mean, I was saying this last night that wouldn't you know it, I set my alarm. I was going to have a 15-minute power nap, and the alarm went off and stopped recording. I hate how it does that. It stops your recordings when your alarm goes off. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying last night that I was going to have, I think I said I was going to do it this weekend coming, that I was going to basically just get pissed and record, a show or two. But I thought about it a little bit today, and I reckon don't do it this weekend. Do it the weekend after, as like a celebratory, some celebratory drinks for this whole thing coming to a fucking end. Coming to a goddamn motherfucking end. So, which will be easy, because I'm not a big drinker by any stretch of the imagination. So I can easily not drink. And apart from a couple of nights over the last couple of months where I've cracked open, a bottle of vodka that I've had sitting around and a bottle of Hennessy that I've had sitting around for fucking years, that's all the alcohol I've had. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe not this weekend. I'll do it the weekend after, when sort of the lockdown is over, and do it as a bit of a celebration that it's come to an end for the time being, I guess. I think I might have said this before, that I wouldn't be surprised if we're locked up again within a matter of weeks. I'm kind of expecting, case numbers went up again today. They were going down. They went down to double figures a couple of days ago, and now they're back up to triple figures. So, and everybody is just fanging to get out of their fucking house. So, what do you reckon's going to happen in a couple of weeks when everyone does get the fuck out of their house? I wouldn't be surprised if cases go back up to, 400. So whatever freedoms, quote unquote, we have in the next couple of weeks, enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm 50-50, I'm kind of, half of me is expecting them to not last very long. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it's on and off like this until summer. I reckon summer is when we might really start seeing, when the cold and flu season is over, that might be when we really start, or when we're really able to maybe breathe a bit of a sigh of relief. So, yeah, just enjoy each day of freedom, or each hour, or whatever the fuck it is that you have, because who knows when it gets taken away again. Okay, I just looked at the notepad and I now know what the other topic of conversation was going to be. It simply says cranky Coles woman. So I go to the supermarket yesterday, or maybe technically 2 days ago now, and I go there in that last hour or last half hour of trade for the supermarkets, and because you can just zip around and do your shit quickly, and the chances of running into people are less. They're a little more slim, and that's fine by me. So I go there, and this Coles closes at 7:30, right? And I think I turned up at 7:15. So I've got 15 minutes left to do my shopping. But as I walk in, and I put my my Coles bag in a Coles basket, and I'm bending over to pick the basket up. This woman that works at Coles is like frantically, like borderline yelling at me, like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And I just sort of looked up at her, and I'm like, this is pretty much my tone. I'm like, okay. And then I could tell that, like, under the mask that she was wearing, that she kind of cracked a bit of a smile, because I think she might have known, yeah. And she might have even said to herself, yeah, I guess I was a little bit over the top in telling this guy 10 minutes. First of all, there's 15 minutes. Don't try and fucking rush me out the door 5 minutes before you actually, to close. I've got 15 minutes, not 10. And second of all, I'll do my shopping here in 5 minutes. So fucking relax and shut up and let me do my shopping. Quit fucking yelling at me. And I was done in like 5 minutes because I know where everything is, and I know I used to work at that Coles. So, I know where shit is. And yeah, I know what I want, and I know where it is. And it'll take me 5 minutes. All right? Now leave me alone. Okay, well that's it. I've all but decided that until the end, from now until the end, these episodes will probably be between 10 and 15 minutes. That's enough. Look, there's not much happening to me in the past 6 weeks. I haven't, I've only gone to the supermarket, and that's all I've really got to talk to you about. Other than that, there's nothing going on. I've been playing a lot of word searches and Trivia Royale. Killing it at both. By the way, I am now on the in the top 100 of on Trivia Royale of people that are I guess exceptionally good in the world. Top 100 in the world in the sports and flags categories. I'm very good. I'm strangely and weirdly good with flags. I don't know how the fuck I've ever become so good at knowing what flags belong to which countries, but I've always been really good at it. It's probably the Olympics. I don't know. And sports I'm good at too. So slowly moving up those leaderboards. Maybe by the end of these 42 days, I might be the Grand Master, although the guy who's like number one in everything, last I checked, he was up to like 640 or 670 Trivia Royale wins, which means, he's won against 1,000 other people in the world 600 and something times. I've only done it once so far. So, look, you need the right amount of dumb people in your sort of royale, in your battle royale. The fucking phone keeps slipping off my fucking... Stay there. It's just a couple minutes more, phone. Fucking hell. Yeah, so maybe one day I'll be the Grand Master of it all. So... yeah, that's something to, look forward to. All right, I've had enough. The phone has had enough. It keeps fucking slipping off my chest. I'll talk to you tomorrow on day 29, right? Tomorrow. We're nearly at 30, which means we're nearly at 42. So can't wait. And I can't wait to talk to you all tomorrow. Although to be honest, I can, because I really can't be fucked up with these anymore. But we're going to keep pushing through. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow.